show by yelling at you, Robin.
Okay.
But I won't yell. I'm not Alec Baldwin. Yesterday, first of all, I called into Bubba's show because it was his birthday. And Robin called in about 25 minutes into my interview to tell me that I was boring and horrible.
What?
And that I should get off.
I never said you should get off.
Well,
A mere 25 minutes in?
Well, I was in the car.
She said it was boring and she was turning off.
What?
Bubba was asking me questions. We were talking about various topics, including whether Bubba's son should have piano lessons, because Bubba was worried whether or not it was faggy. And I said, it is so important to offer that to a kid, music lessons. And I talked to him about that. I talked to him about some career stuff.
And there was never a joke cracked. He called in and said, happy birthday.
I wasn't looking to crack a joke.
And then went into how horrible broadcasting was in his early career and how he had no life.
That's not what I said.
Yes, you did.
I said I had no life. I said I had a neurotic compulsion. In fact, I've dealt with this in therapy. I said, I think it's strange now that I look back on it. When I got my first job in Detroit, they put me in a hotel.
Do it again.
Well, you know what? People are interested in this.
If you want to call in, Robin.
Yeah, I want to know.
I know you do. Believe me, Robin doesn't understand.
She had a touch.
Believe me, I heard Robin's interview. Well, that was interesting, and that's what I'm going to yell at you about in a minute.
Yeah.
But I will yell about that in a second.
What did you say?
I will yell about that in a second. But I was merely talking about, and I thought it was rather interesting, that I have this history of locking myself in a box, literally. I mean, what I would do when I first got a job, especially in Detroit, it wouldn't occur to me to go out and have fun or have a dinner or anything. I would go to work and then return to the hotel, sit in the hotel, and wait for the next show to start.
In Detroit?
Yes.
Oh, my God.
I mean, I never went to somebody's house. I never went to, I was invited to dinner. I would sit and wait for the next show. It shows you my whole life was consumed with this work. And the boys were asking me about my life, so I was talking about it in a serious manner.
I got to tell you, I feel sorry.
They ever even got to ask a question. He went into this diatribe about how he would never go back to his early years of broadcasting because his sucked.
I said I would never want to return to those days. There was nothing,
I got to tell you, I feel sorry for you. I really do.
But when you talk to guys...
I think you're tortured.
I am. When you talk to guys in the broadcasting business, for the most part, they're a lot healthier than I am, because you hear them and they go, back in 1980 when I was at KX Car Q, oh man, we went out and we partied.
There's a bar, we'd always get fucked up at.
Right, and they always had lives. And here's my story. When I was at WWWW in Detroit, I sat in a room waiting for the next show.
And then he went into how he lived at a monastery.
I did. It was bizarre.
When was that?
For when I worked at WRNW,
I find this interesting. Monastery.
I lived in a. It is called the Cenacle up in Westchester in Tarrytown, not Tarrytown, in I can't think of the name of the town.
Portchester. Where were you?
I was in like around the Mount Kisco area. I can't think. Armonk. That was
right,
it.
yeah.
And it was a cenacle with where monks lived, and were silent. And I lived there for a year. The price was right. It was $100 a month to live there.
Yeah. This is before you're married?
Yes.
Right.
And I had no money. I was just starting out in broadcast. I'm making $96 a week. How much can you afford to pay for rent? It was only you were allowed a cot. You couldn't talk. And weren't allowed to eat meat or fish or anything. You just were served vegetables. And you sat there. And I would come home. I would work all day and night at the radio station. And then I would sit in a room. It was like a jail cell. It was the size of a jail cell. And I would sit there and wait for the next show.
And then Bubba got to ask one question, which was, well, when did you start to really make some money?
And I explained to him, because Bubba's fantasy was I was making big money in certain markets, like, oh, when you went to Los Angeles, and I said, no, it's just the opposite, because I kind of made some, I think, bad deals. Because I took these stations and elevated them to #1.
Yeah.
But in order to prove that morning radio could succeed on a syndicated basis, I had to take shitty deals.
Well, look at what, one station bill. It's New York, but $50 million from one station.
Exactly.
But it was almost like Mein Kampf, listening to him, because of my struggle.
Meanwhile, you listen to every word.
Well, maybe.
No, I said that. I said, I can't. Okay, they got to change subjects eventually.
And I'll bet.
And then what did they change the subject to? How's Artie?
All right.
And I said, I love Artie. I said, yeah, Artie's got his issues. And I reminded people that Bubba at one point weighed almost 500 pounds and pulled his life together, but pulled it together when he was ready.
488. That's right. Rough. I couldn't imagine having another 200 pounds.
But Artie, you don't understand what was going on.
This is very interesting.
Instead of that was not the conversation. No. The conversation was Artie has a hole he's trying to fill.
No, I said to Bubba,
you must have had
again. You're wrong.
A hole.
I said to Bubba, tell me something. If you're discussing Artie's eating, I said whether it's eating or drugs, I said Artie always has some addiction.
I got a hole I'm trying to fill. It's on the chick from Philly.
So I said to Bubba, do you, now that you've lost weight, do you have this addiction in some other area? I was curious. He said no. The guys explained that he's more addicted to hanging out with his kid.
No, but there was a whole discussion about Bubba.
I'm going to get to that. You don't let me talk.
Yeah, I'm sure Bubba's.
Then when I was on Bubba's show, I said, psychologically, the eating, whether it's drugs or gambling or eating or something.
Right.
I said, you're hungry, not hungry literally, you're hungry for something, whether it's love or who knows, someone to take care of you, you don't know. So I said, Bubba, what do you think you are really hungry for? And I'm talking to a hillbilly, and Bubba's like, I don't know what you're talking about. I go, well.
He hasn't examined that.
No, he wasn't into examining that. He tried, but it was, obviously not the right form. So I said, Artie needs to get in touch with that. I said, but it's up to him to go to therapy, and I don't know if he'll be ready to do that.
See, we're skipping through this rather jauntily.
It sounds kind of interesting, doesn't it?
No, you were droning on.
Oh, droning.
About, my poor life.
You were jealous
miserable.
That you were in you couldn't stay out of it.
I had a horrible time.
Okay.
It was awful, and
So why didn't you turn off?
And struggled. I was like, he can't be serious.
Why didn't you turn off the radio? No, you know what you did? You had to be a part of it and ruin it.
Then from Artie's hole.
So what? So turn it off. It wasn't interesting to you. There's enough channels on Sirius.
I wanted to listen to this channel.
Believe me, you loved it. And you had to insert yourself.
After Artie's hole, they went to Tyler's music.
And that was fascinating. He thinks giving a kid piano lessons is gay. And I said, you know something? I said, Bubba, wait a second. I said, Bubba, let me tell you something. I said, you think Billy Joel with his young wife and his jets and homes? And I said, right now Beth is on a jet with Billy Joel and Katie going to Chicago to play in front of thousands of people, and he got tons of pussy. And then, of course, Ned said, yeah, and Elton John sucked a cock. So I said, that's a good point. So it was rather fascinating. Should this be...
And Billy's got a few holes he's filling.
And I even said, if you have the means and you don't offer your kids some kind of musical outlet, it's almost like child abuse. It's like, it's not teaching your kid how to swim. Like poor Robin doesn't know how to swim. That's a life-saving thing. Oh, you're a mess.
I'm not going to sit here
what I'm going to
suggest at this point about not getting swimming.
What I'm going to suggest to you is that it was hard for you to stay out of hearing me working with another human being.
He was so analytical yesterday. I said he must have just come from therapy.
No, I did
because
not.
He was psychoanalyzing everything.
No. In fact, my therapist wasn't around, so maybe that's why. But I thought I was very, very astute. Very interesting.
Oh, just piercing.
Anyway, so getting on with this. So Robin calls in, and then I hung up. She gets on and drops a bombshell on Bubba's show. Now, you sat here for every day and never said a word about this. And you get on Bubba's show and you give him great radio. Now, why would you do that? I love Bubba, but why wouldn't you mention it here first?
I was calling you. You know what? I was coming home, listening to the wrap-up show. Not the wrap-up show,
the
Bubba's show.
Bubba Love Sponge show.
You came on.
Right.
I was immediately going to get... But before you came on, I was getting out of my car to call you. And then you came on Bubba's show.
Right.
And you were doing your thing, and I said, I got to call in. It wasn't to call in to give a bombshell.
Yeah, but Robin...
And I was only calling in to talk to you.
Right.
And then I was going to get off, but you bailed and left me on the Bubba show.
Oh, believe me, I wanted to get off that show. Even I was boring myself. I just wanted to say happy birthday to Bubba.
How long were you on?
About 20 minutes. Mm-hmm. But I mean, like, as Robin says, it felt like 2 hours. and you know, and I vowed I was only going to call in and say hi, happy birthday, and get off because Bubba's got his own thing going, his own agenda. He does a great show. You didn't need me on there. And but you know, I don't know. We started gabbing, and it felt good to me. And then
it sounds like Robin's a huge fan of Bubba, and you ruined her show.
I did, evidently. I ruined the show.
It.
Well, nothing wrong with being a fan of Bubba. I'm a fan of it too.
Interesting, but it went to the point of when you know when you're going on too long about how miserable because you have a great life in comparison.
Yes, I wasn't saying I was. I said I had a peculiar life. It was an odd life when I look back on it.
May I ask what the context was? Because I didn't hear it. It's like, were they asking the questions that kind of led you down that path?
They asked me.
They didn't ask.
Because I mean, that's what it sounds like.
You immediately launched into, "Hey, Bubba, are you one of those guys who says, I wish I could have the old days?" And then you went on.
And I talked about how the old days were horrible.
And what was his answer to that?
He didn't get to.
Who cared? I was the guest.
Sorry,
I'm talking.
I think you're the same. I feel bad for you because I think you're the same person you were back then with money and fame. I mean,
but that wasn't the issue. That was not the issue. He was simply. I'm just talking about what happened on the show, and he's a very successful, very happy man.
All right, let's move on to you.
I don't think he's happy.
Excuse me.
I'm very happy.
I don't think he's capable.
All right, let's move on to you
he's
now.
Way happier than he was.
I'm not happy this morning with you. So Robin gets on, and in 2 seconds spills her guts.
I didn't spill my guts.
Have Artie guess what the bomb.
What do you think the bombshell is?
She's marrying Martina Navratilova.
That's a good one.
That's it.
Listen, I have no fucking idea.
Take a guess.
The bombshell. Well, is it something I could deduce logically through knowing Robin or hearing?
Maybe, possibly, yeah.
Sherlock Lang.
Sherlock Lang.
Come on, Sherlock Lang.
Oh, God.
You seem to be straight this morning. You had your subtext.
You're awake. You're
Come
awake.
on, you should be able to do this.
Yeah, I'll be awake for about another 10 minutes. You're all boring me.
What is Robin's bombshell that she dropped on the Bubba the Love Sponge
She's getting
show?
married.
Wrong.
Okay, that's my guess. I don't know.
You know.
I know?
Trying to deuce.
Deduce.
Who hasn't been around at the last couple of events?
Oh, her and Mr. X broke up.
Right.
Okay.
All right.
Actually, I did wonder why he was in the Cafe Gray, but you never know. I mean, people do different things. And wow, how long? Okay, Grass. Okay, now I'm interested.
Now, mind you, she now says that this has been going on a while, but she decides to spill her guts on the Bubba the Love Sponge show.
Well, I have a bigger bombshell.
Wait a minute. Oh, you
Mr. X is dating Dana.
Oh, that would be good. Now, that's good. The two of you could jump out the window together.
I gotta tell you, I'm much like Robin was with me and Dana. I'm very sad because I love Mr. X.
Yeah, he's a very nice guy.
I said to myself, I wonder if this will be the same as losing Dana, because we all lost Dana.
You're right. Yeah. No, he's so much fun. at events. I think he's a funny fucking guy.
Yeah.
Listen, we might have lost Dana, but we gained that hot blonde you were with.
Oh, yeah.
I don't mind
There's
that.
always something to come.
She can be any hair color you want.
Yeah. And by the way, I mean, with Robin, the reason I just get upset is because here she sat, and she can't say, I didn't want to break the news to you on the air. She broke it on the air.
I don't want to bust your chops, but that is something you should
that's
say.
kind of fucked up.
If you're going to say it on the air at all,
like,
If I'm guilty on Bubba's show of being boring, that's one thing. But to come on and be so fucking interesting.
Why not call Elvis Duran?
I was trying to help us out.
And how did it just come out?
Don't help. Listen.
Well, now I have a million questions. Obviously, how long?
Well, here's what happened on the
did it
Bubba
happen?
show. Howard, like I said, I didn't mean to be a guest. I was just calling to break up the pity party and get some
Jesus.
revelry going on.
She couldn't stand to be out of a radio show that I was a part of.
Racing isn't enough.
Yeah.
So then he bailed immediately. I was like, what is he doing? He was supposed to stay. I was supposed to go.
Yeah, no, I was getting you gave me it was almost like I said, like
It was
tag
a
team.
tag team.
I said, thank God. Okay,
That would have
goodbye.
been funny if you did reveal it to Howard, but on the Bubba show. That would have been interesting.
Left. He
You know what?
He
Beth-
launched himself out of there and left me.
Beth
holding
was
the
in
bag.
Chicago. She left me dinner with the turkey meatballs and she cooked a bunch of things for me. So
How come you don't invite me over for the meatballs?
I only had 7 of them, and I know you're going to eat all 7 of them.
No, wait, so that leaves 2 for you.
Yeah. So I was dreaming about heating that up, and I had the green beans, and I put some rice in there. It was
know that
beautiful.
dream.
So I was like, I got to go eat, man. And Robin called me and
That's
went,
exactly
okay,
what
goodbye.
he said. Hey, I'm gonna go have dinner. See you.
Yeah, I was like,
when you hung up from Bubba's show, did you listen to it?
No.
Or so when did you find out about this revelation?
Tim called me. Oh, well, first, Robin calls me. Because
After
she
gets
had the
off
guilt.
Bubba show.
I didn't have
So
the
she
guilt.
calls
It was
up.
actually what I was planning to do.
Please. Then she calls me, and she says, "Look, I want to tell you. I said something on Bubba's show. First she told me I was boring. Then
I did not.
I know. And then
She waited till here to tell you that.
right. So getting back to this, Robin
wanna
calls.
know,
So Robin calls me
A
after the
million
Bubba
things
show.
about this.
Really?
She calls me up, and believe me, I was watching The Sopranos, eating my turkey
Oh,
meatballs.
you're kidding. I interrupted Sopranos.
You didn't hear me eating while I was talking to you?
I did hear you eating, but I didn't know you were watching The Sopranos.
And I heard it was Robin on the phone. Robin's the only person I didn't interrupt that for because I was like, oh, shit. The food is piping hot.
Meatballs and the Soprano, the turkey thing's a bit of a minus, but
Okay, but I don't eat
meatballs
red meat.
and the Sopranos is rough.
Right.
That's
So-
a good. That's
with a
a
big
nice setup.
sauce and the whole thing.
That's a nice setup.
And who's on the phone? Robin Quivers. And, because I got one of those screens.
I know it.
Yeah. So I go. I'm sitting and debating. I go, I want to hear what Robin's got to say because she told me I'm fucking boring on Bubba's show.
Man.
I said, but
Your phone just said, "Okay, I'll try to find him."
I'm 10 minutes into The Sopranos.
He's eating meatballs watching the Sopranos.
I mean, I was in fucking heaven, and I'd been, I was like practically jerking off to that all
You should
day.
have that woman trained to go.
Would you like to leave a message?
Fuck off, meatballs, Sopranos. Do the math.
Or would you want me to find her?
Yeah. And by the way, I thought Mr. X was out of the picture because you told everyone. I'd heard that Mr. X's mom might be sick or something like that. I heard that.
She is, it wasn't the biggest lie in the world.
Well, wait a minute.
she
When
was
did
lying.
you break up? Just give me that before you move on, real quick.
We got a whole show to go through.
When did you break up, real quick? And then you can move on with the line of I'm just
Well,
curious.
it's been an in progress kind of a thing. The whole time one of the
Months.
thing I said to Howard was when you and Dana were going through it, I was just sort of sitting over here listening and saying, wow, I'm basically in the same spot, but I'm not saying anything.
Oh, okay.
Wow. She basically said when you were on the air whining about Dana, Robin was kind of like, why doesn't he suck it up and be a man? And 'cause she was sitting there whining, and I go, but he was emoting on the air. That's interesting. And you emoted on Bubba's show.
Oh, here we go.
Yeah, I mean, no one's more. Look, I give it up here. You got to give me that. Heroin day. I mean, I let it roll.
It wasn't quite the same kind of thing. We weren't breaking up and making up. We were just going through a very extended,
right. Well, what made it extended, though? Like, did you have a lot of...
years and years of being together. You just don't abruptly...
See, some people can do that. I agree with you. I don't know how you could just say, look, now I'm never seeing this person again, because that's what some people are capable of doing.
I've done that.
I know.
Yeah, but it depends on the kind of breakup it is, too.
Yeah.
I mean, if it's, you just got to get rid of that person, that's one thing. It wasn't like that at all.
Well, obviously, my next question is, was there one particular thing that did it? Why? I mean, but I don't know what... I mean, you go ahead. It's your show. Go.
No.
No, we're on the Artie Lang show now.
No, obviously you say that.
It's late night at Fox, and it's Artie Lang.
I'm very curious about a bunch of things. You're friends of mine. And
why don't you two hook up, Robin and Artie?
I think
Artie.
That's a power couple right there.
You two lovebirds. Both looking for romance. Come on. You're on the market.
It just happened.
Robin, are you on the market, or are you just still like grieving over the relationship?
I'm not necessarily on any market. My mind has gone to, well, what will I do now? But
she's at Chippendales every night.
I said, I'm no desperate housewife. I don't have to fall into someone's arms.
I had heard some speculation that possibly Robin and Mr. X weren't together, but I said, look, Robin would tell me.
Who are you hearing that from?
People were saying, gee, Mr. X hasn't been around.
Oh, okay.
Various people around the station.
Right.
No, they're all yentas.
So, that's for goddamn sure.
They never talk to me, these yentas.
Right. They talk to me. And then at one point, even somebody said to me, kind of casually but being serious, that they felt Robin's race car driving was a death wish. Because she's so broken up about Mr. X.
Who said that?
I'm never telling you.
You.
No.
Somebody said that to you?
Yes.
Really?
Yes.
When did they say that?
It was a serious conversation, and they said, would you be willing to talk to Robin? I said, look.
Another intervention you have to do.
Yeah. I said, look, my head's going to explode from all these psychos I work with.
Artie on at 1.
Yeah, I don't have time. Now you know why I'm on Bubba babbling.
No,
but I
don't want to give you a hint, Robin, but here's how the conversation went. I think Robin has a death wish.
No, this was very serious, and someone who was really concerned about Robin.
I can't imagine who this is.
You never will guess. But a very nice person did this.
A very nice person?
Yes. And said to me, look.
Donald Trump.
Will Murray? I said, look, Robin hasn't said anything to me about Mr. X. I said, what? Do you know anything? Is anything going on? So, it was very vague. Mm-hmm. So I was been planning, how am I going to say to Robin, what's going on here with this race car driving? So here, when she called up and made the revelation on Bubba's show.
Here we go.
It was my opportunity. So I got a hold of her last night, and I said to her, look, what is going on? She makes it seem like she's not that all upset about the whole Mr. X thing.
Well, I did think the race car driving conversations was out of left field.
I had to tie it in because I had made a vow to this person that I would do it.
Oh, that's hysterical.
Because if anything happened to you and I didn't say anything, well, then I feel like a shit. I wouldn't forgive myself.
But was there one particular thing that did it? Was somebody cheating?
No.
It was just like, look, it's time to stop.
We've just gone in different directions. We don't have the same kind of goals in life anymore.
Right.
And so we were just apart.
That means
we
they
were
can't
just going
stand
in
each
different
other.
directions.
When you say you had different goals, what goal do you have, and what goal did he have?
Well, the way we live our lives is completely different. I'm very active and outgoing, and he's, quiet and introverted, and it just wasn't working.
It's like every broad and a guy.
Yeah. I'll go out with him.
Every girl is outgoing.
He doesn't want to go out.
He's my guy.
That's guy.
You're crazy to give that up.
You should hook up then.
Where is he right now? Be like,
Hello, Howard.
You know the greatest part? Here's when a guy's at his most dishonest trying to get in a broad's pants. When you're wooing a girl you're insanely attracted to, and she starts bitching about her ex-boyfriend, going, he never wanted to do anything. I love going out and dancing. And I love that, too. That guy sounds like such a bore, you know.
Yeah, Beth's wondering how come I spend 8 hours a day playing chess.
Yeah. You know, it's
right
like,
now.
You know what? I was doing
We're like a young Denny Terrio when we're dating you.
Yeah. I was doing a story about some couple that just got together and they unveiled their relationship at the theater when they went to see some show. And I remember thinking to myself, yeah, isn't that, remember when?
Right.
He would take you anywhere.
Yeah.
Usually when people break up, they have the same goal, fucking someone new.
Right. Romance fades. It's sad.
It does
you know,
fade.
what are you going to do? It's
so anyway, Robin calls me, so I kind of crowbarred in a very awkward way.
It was weird.
The psychological racing with the breakup, and maybe, you're very upset.
Now,
and
I'm telling him, and he goes, well, do you think your racing has anything to do? I'm like, what?
Well, I'd heard you were very, very upset about the breakup.
Who did you hear that from?
I can't say.
Again, I haven't talked to anybody, Howard.
All right.
Who are you talking to?
Talking to people. Yentas. No one knew for sure. They were speculating, and I went.
And so now I'm
Robin would tell me. Robin would tell me. Of course, she told Bubba. But she told Bubba.
Well, I mean,
that's like if I announced my divorce.
No,
on Imus.
Here's what happened. Again, you abandoned ship.
Don't make excuses.
I'm telling you, Artie, it was like getting off. He was jumping on that lifeboat off the Titanic.
Don't tie in if I was a boring guest with your...
So you told Bubba because you panicked.
With your panic.
She's driving in a race car, and yet...
It's my fault she told Bubba because I was so bad of a guest.
I didn't mean to be on the show. What I meant to do...
Who asked you to call in? She didn't mean to be on the show. You accidentally ended up on the show. You called in.
What I meant to do was talk to Howard. He happened to be on Bubba's show.
I got right off. She goes, you're boring. I go, okay, goodbye. I won't bore anyone anymore. I'm out.
Ooh, now that I'm here.
So then Bubba turns to me and we start talking, and all of a sudden he starts a conversation about me and Mr. X in bed. Right. And I was like, you know what? I am tired of lying.
About Mr. X.
Yeah, and
it would have been great if you said that on the air. It would have shocked us all.
What?
It would have shocked us.
I was planning to, but you, again, bailed out of the situation.
No, you didn't do it on our show.
No, I didn't want to do it on Bubba's show. I was going to talk to you, and then we would have done this.
But it's my fault.
I just called in to give you a little boost, and you left.
So it's that's crazy talk. King of all blacks, you're on the air.
Robin.
Yeah, king of all blacks, king of all blacks, king of all blacks.
I knew this for the longest time, and I just kept it inside.
Oh, so you're the one who told Howard that I was racing.
I talked to him.
How'd you know, genius?
I don't think it had anything to do with racing. This guy always was jealous of you. Always. And he just was like, it was eating him up alive how you had this, like, it seemed like exciting life, and he was just, like, so bored, like, with his own life, and he wanted you to be bored with him. You see what I'm saying?
No.
You're fucking crazy. It took you forever to get out that analysis, and we hung with you.
How do you know his life was boring?
You don't know anything about Mr. X.
I don't know anything about him, but I know he's one of them bougie type of guys.
Yeah,
he's very far from bougie.
He's not bougie?
You're bougie compared to him.
Yeah, you're way more bougie than he is.
It would take him about 3 seconds to beat the shit out of you.
You're practically Ireland Baldwin compared to him.
And he could fight. He's one of the fighters.
What a nice reference that was.
Yeah. Hey, listen, Howard, I gotta tell you this. I know you are. I read the revenues that you made for K-Rock when you was on K-Rock in the Daily News yesterday.
Right.
Amazing. $50 million, and now they're down to like 16.
That's
the
right.
funniest thing in the world.
All right. Thank you, King.
I love you.
Love you, too. He's
King checking in.
Going nowhere.
But you know what I mean? It seems to me like when breakups happen, there's some... Like, my thing was fucking 3 months on the air of like, okay.
No, this was
we broke up.
going
Why?
on.
In the beginning, it was nothing. Then the heroin came up, and then
I learned from Robin that this went on for a while.
It's just some juiciness we're not hearing.
No.
Or is
No.
it's like a non. Like
It was kind of like, well, you know, she wanted to do stuff, he didn't, and you know, and they were just realizing they were two different people, but they still care for each other, concern for each other. But so you haven't been intimate in a long time, Robin.
No.
When's the last time you were intimate?
I can hardly remember.
Oh. Wow. Vibrator City.
Yeah.
Wow. Sorry.
Right.
What do you think?
It's a very familiar sound to me.
Over a year? No, not a year.
Yeah.
Wow. Over a year.
Yeah.
Oy vey.
Because I was sort of just, absenting myself from the situation.
Well, this is good now. Now that you're on the market, we can get the word out.
Yeah, there you go.
Oh, yeah, dropping loads. Guys are different, man.
I had a thought. I think you're going to move.
Well, I've been thinking about that for a couple of years, too.
I think you put yourself out there where you live now because he's there. Mm-hmm. And I never, I don't like that one bit. I really didn't. I was like, oh, my God. Like, Robin had this great apartment.
It
in
was
the
an
city.
odd choice where she lived. I didn't realize that, though. I mean, that's nice, though. You're into a person. That's nice to do.
Are you going to do a chocolate singles ad?
No, there's no chocolate singles anymore.
Oh, there isn't? They folded after you stopped writing your ads?
I stopped making ads.
Wow.
Why don't we all do our own ethnic, a J date for, you do a joke, I'll do a Dago date.
Dago date?
That's what they call it.
DagoDating.com?
So you mean when we had that party at your house, there was no intimacy going on?
Not really. I mean, did
thought
you
there
see
was.
us in the same place at any time?
Well, sometimes when you have a party, everyone's socializing, and they try to make people comfortable. Yes, I did, as a matter of fact. We all walked through the house together.
Right, we did, yeah.
Yeah.
That was the only time, though. I think I saw him that evening.
Men are different. Me and Dana, had sex in Turks and Caicos New Year's Eve. And then it really went sour right after that. And a couple of weeks into the series is when I told you guys about the problems. And then we were 4 months, nothing had happened. And
Sexually.
Yeah. And then we got back together, and I mean, guys, I was just so horny when I saw her. And it was really like I somehow got her into bed, even though it was clearly still over. I felt like getting laid. And then after that, it was like, God, fuck, it wasn't until last November when I met that
that's
girl.
a huge mistake, going back sexually when you know it's over.
Yeah, because then that just prolongs.
We did well. That exactly, because then in a woman's mind, it's an emotional.
Was it
attachment.
awkward, Robin, at your party, the house party, when you had everyone to your home, to have to fake it that you guys were together? Like, was there a discussion?
Well, we weren't, we hadn't really.
Figured it all out.
That wasn't, we didn't necessarily know that was going on at the time. Mm-hmm. We knew we had problems, but it wasn't like we were saying, oh, it's over, but we're going to stay together for this party or anything like that.
You're talking about your house down the shore party? God, that's funny because that's when I really was bitching to you guys at the table about my situation, and you were going through I remember really, because I wasn't...
you were downright suicidal.
I didn't take Dana to that party, and it was odd, and I was like, I remember particularly cornering Howard and Beth.
Bob Levy is on the air. Yes, Bob.
Wow, this is great news, man. I like to be the first one to throw my hat in the ring to try to bang Robin now.
What about dating Bob Levy, Robin? Is that ever going to happen?
You know what? Again, give me some time. It will take a little while before
Bob Levy and
I'm
Robin
ready
Quivers.
For Bob.
Do you mind I tell you, those lines of Coke would look great on your black ass.
Oh, wow.
I love the contrast.
Great.
Yes,
and I'll go racing with you. We'll be doing Coke. We'll be up all weekend. Come on, Robin.
He'll take you right down that path.
The only thing whiter than the Coke Bob gets is his hair.
Did you find you're not attracted to Bob at all, Robin?
I love his comedy.
Right. Did you and Mr. X try counseling at all?
No, he's not. That's when I sort of knew that there was he's not into that at all. That was made clear very, very early.
I don't want to sound
in our relationship. Either a relationship works or it doesn't.
I don't want to sound prejudiced because this is true of a lot of Italian guys too. You don't see a lot of brothers in counseling.
Doesn't happen.
That ain't a man's world right there.
Yeah. All right, Bob. Well, you've thrown your hat. You're the first one to throw your hat in the ring.
Well, all of Bubba's staff was willing to. I was on almost a gangbang before I was out of there.
Anybody
you should do Spice Boy.
Yeah, you've said you're attracted to
this gangbang.
Now, you don't suspect that Mr. X is with another woman at this point, do you?
It really wouldn't bother me if he was.
Oh, come on.
It wouldn't. I don't.
Oh, be honest, a little
I'm
bit.
being honest, Artie. You don't know how long this has been going on. I mean, I really think we could just be friends at this point, and I wouldn't mind hearing...
Would you set him up on a date?
Sure.
You would?
Yeah. You got anybody you want to torture?
Wow. Whoa.
That's a joke.
No, this is, I'll tell you what. This is, okay, here's a great question.
Supposed to be funny here?
You're a scream.
Here's a great question, though. That night when me and Dana and Howard and Beth went out with you guys to Per Se.
Yeah.
And I thought Mr. X was being a riot that night.
You enjoyed the heck out of it.
I did, but Howard in particular thought he was being rude. You said, I don't care. You shushed it off like you don't care. Did stuff like that bug you? Was that one of the things that really bugged you?
Well, I put up with it for a long while because there were other wonderful things about the relationship. But, after those wonderful things start to go away and that's still there, it begins to be obnoxious.
I like Mr. X very much. I do. He's a very, very nice guy and funny guy, and I always enjoy being with him. But when Robin took me to this dinner at a place, a very expensive place, and you were there.
I was there. Unbelievable.
Okay. And we're sitting and eating this unbelievably beautiful meal. And he was complaining the whole time in Robin's ear as she's eating.
Well, not in her ear.
I don't want to be here.
To the whole
he would have a megaphone.
Why did you make me come to this? Oh, my God. The portions are too small. I'm having a bad time. And I went, wow. And afterwards I said, gee, I know it was done in a joking way, but poor Robin spent a fortune on this thing, and she was just trying to enjoy the evening. So it's like...
Yeah, it's not like you have to eat this way every night.
Like, to me, the worst thing you could do to me is take me to, like, a Broadway show or to the ballet or something like that. But if I went, I'd sit there and I just, take it, if I was doing it for somebody.
You put on a brave face.
Right. So I said, gee, I don't know how Robin is... she's tuning it out, but I could tell... There must be something irking her.
But that was, that's like sort of tantamount to how different we are. I love doing that.
No, here's the difference. The difference is, even if you didn't love doing it, you would put your heart into it for the other person if you cared about them. In other words,
but and I wouldn't torture somebody to, in what they love. That's true.
That's right.
But also... there was something we did not too long ago, and we all had a wonderful time. No. We all didn't do anal. I'm talking about when we went to Tampa.
Yes, that was
for
great.
Bubba's wedding. We had the greatest time.
Yes, we did.
And it was really the last, social event that Mr. X and I attended together. We took Tom and Penelope out to dinner.
Yes.
And I'm telling them all about that weekend and what a great time we had and how wonderful it was and how much fun it was to hang out with everybody and do whatever we did down there. And I said, yeah. He said, you really enjoyed it? I said, yeah, I had a great time.
It was great.
And he said, would I have enjoyed it? I said, not a second.
Right.
And I was like, yeah, that's it. We don't want to do the same things at all.
What does he do? What fun does he have?
Anymore.
He's a guy.
What does he do all day?
It's like,
He likes the Mets. He goes to baseball games. He watches baseball. He loves to talk baseball. He likes basketball.
He's a guy.
He plays chess occasionally. You know, he loves jazz. So, you know, he's always sitting with a pair of headphones on and smoking his pipe.
That's his thing.
Yeah.
Boy, he sounds like a real dick, Robin.
Sounds like my kind of guy.
What's his number?
That's what I said. The guy's a great guy.
I mean, take away the Mets, everything's perfect.
He's a guy's guy.
Yeah.
But,
I could do all of those things.
You forget about the other hilarious thing Mr. X did. This is years ago now at a dinner. Remember, we were at some dinner, again, a Robin event. I believe it was one of your birthday parties at Union Pacific.
Right.
At Rocco DeSpirito place where Mr. X poured the water on Stuttering John.
That was great.
John's farting at the table. I still
Mr. X got up and poured water all over John, and I said, what happened?
Good for him.
He goes, he's farting on the table. I'm sitting right next to the guy.
He did have funny lines because he said, I thought he was on fire.
Yeah, well, and then somebody, everybody was with their new cameras. They had just come out where you could instantly see that digital thing, that clear thing. So Howard, it was when you had that camera. Remember you fucking went on that thing, you were taking everybody's picture.
Right.
Howard takes one of Mr. X, and remember, you didn't realize what happened through the screen. Mr. X put a knife right up to her.
Right.
That's
right.
right.
Up to Robin's throat, and he did it so clandestine.
Yes, you wouldn't know unless you looked at the picture.
You want to know
Robin's
something?
got a
I got to
big smile
tell
on
you.
her face, and he's like this with the knife.
It was funny.
And we were laughing like crazy.
It was funny when I looked at the pictures because I didn't notice.
Oh, you were laughing your ass off.
But I did say to Beth, I said, you know what? I don't know about this relationship. He put a knife to Robin's throat in the picture. It can't be going well. Maybe I knew back then. Who knows?
I mean, I guess we were.
Who knows? Beginning of the end.
Jared, you're on the air in Manchester, New Hampshire.
That was funny, though.
Howard, I think we're getting away from the issue here. She was dropping that news on the Bubba show. What is going on with that?
Look, I love Bubba. Obviously, Bubba works on my channels, and it's all one big happy family. But it would have been the right thing to do.
I agree.
To do it here.
Well, what's next?
Well, I knew there would be there wouldn't be this kind of discussion on the Bubba show.
You know what sucks? This guy had a joke that he worked on for 30 minutes, and you stepped all over it.
I just stepped on it. What was it,
What was the line?
I said, what's next? She's going to say she's a lesbian on the Pharrell show?
That's even funny the second time around. Good for you. Out of respect for the joke, I had to let you do it again.
Who's going to hit 300 first? You or Tom Glavine?
That's a great joke. I gotta say, good sports reference. But fuck off and die. I got a feeling
Gary would like that one.
I got a feeling I might hit 755 before Bonds.
Jim, what is it?
Howard, hey now. First of all, Robin, you and George Lucas have anything going?
No.
Are you dating George Lucas?
She was defending him vividly.
Yeah. Vividly?
Vividly.
Yeah. He's like Bubba now.
Vehemently. I'm sorry. Vehemently. Vividly.
Uh-oh, the calls are coming in.
What?
Everyone wants to date Robin. Hi, sir.
Hello, Howard.
All right.
I found out about you, Bob. I heard you're single.
Yes, Gary, I am.
Can I come and date you, baby?
Hey, you remember when you and Robin had phone sex?
Yeah.
You guys were a pretty hot couple.
Yep.
See, I needed you then, Eric. I mean, Gary.
Whatever.
You needed me then, huh?
You want to go out with her, huh?
Yeah, we go out with her. Get me back there.
Yeah, we got to get him in here for your date.
Yes.
Have you ever dated a retarded man?
No, I have not.
You have not?
No.
Are retarded guys good in bed, Gary?
Huh?
Are you retarded guys good in bed?
Yep, they're good in bed.
Do they come into their underpants or do they?
No.
No.
When you pleasure yourself, how do you do it?
I don't do like Jeff the whatever his name is.
What do you do?
I rub my knee into the pillow.
I do not.
Do you mind going out to restaurants?
Will you go to the theater with
Will you
me?
go to the theater with Robin?
No.
Will you give up a Met game here?
Wait a second. You won't go to
I
the.
like the Mets.
You won't go to the theater with Robin?
Yeah, I go to the theater.
Oh, you will. All right. So you're not going to sit in the house.
No.
No, you're going to go out and do things with her.
Do things with her.
Will you take me dancing?
Yeah.
Because Mr. X, she says, while he was a great guy, he wasn't taking her to enough things.
Yeah, I heard about it. Someone called me, but I can't say who it was.
How would you? I got to play. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going into these commercials. I'm going to play you and Gary having phone
our
sex.
Great moment. Wow, Gary, you're all excited.
Gary, will you take Robin out and eat your own shit at the table?
No.
Hey, retard!
Hey, yo, man, I got your movie. Thank you.
Oh, thank you. It's big with the retarded community, actually.
I got your movie, so thank you for sending it to me.
Oh, you're welcome, Gary.
Especially that baseball things. That was funny as hell.
Where is?
What was the movie about? Tell us.
Something about baseball.
I sent him Field of Dreams.
Where's Robin and Gary having phone sex, Gary? Fafa.
What?
Fafa.
Bubba.
Fafa fooey.
No, we're getting it. Hold on.
Yes. Fafa. Fafa.
Bubba.
Baba Fafa.
Gary,
Bubba.
you fucking shut up. Gary, preview page 1.
Hey, he's my boyfriend. Don't yell at him.
Yeah, right.
Don't be hard at my gooping, you weirdo.
What? What is wrong with you?
Hello.
Gary,
Yes.
it's Richard.
Hey, Richard, what's up?
Guess where I'm at?
Where you at?
I'm at Robin's house.
What are you doing over there?
She's having a barbecue.
A barbecue.
Yeah. She actually wanted to talk to you. Do you want to talk to her real quick?
Let me talk to her.
Okay, here's Robin, Gary.
Okay.
Hello?
Hey, Robin.
Hey there.
Hey, what's up?
This is Robin Quivers.
I know it's Robin Clippers.
How are you doing?
Oh, pretty good, I guess. So what you been up to?
I hope you don't mind, but I've been telling everyone you're my sister.
What? Your sister?
Yes.
Do you have a boyfriend?
No.
No.
I just want you to know that I love you.
Love you too. What you
Yeah, right there.
Gary,
What?
I'm on the other line. You're not going to believe this. Robin just pulled her pants down, and she's playing with herself.
Yeah, I know I heard.
Do you think we might be going a little too far?
Hey, we can go far as we want.
How romantic.
Are you having fun, baby?
Yes.
Oh. Baby. Love me titties.
Ooh.
Look at the tits. Big boobies.
Oh, yeah, right
Look at the
there.
big boobies, baby. Squeeze the milk out. Taste the milk.
Oh, yeah, I can do that.
Do it. Squeeze the milk out. Play with your vagina. Play with your vagina.
Yeah, right
Play with
there.
it. Play with that vagina, baby. Play with it. Hey, Robin, I want you.
I want to see you twice a week. Let me warn you, I'm very good at what I do, and I'm very expensive. My fee is $70 a session.
Okay, I want you.
Oh, yeah, I can do that.
Yeah, we can do that.
No problem. It's time for me to go.
Yeah, I gotta go.
Okay, bye.
So take care of yourself,
Bye.
Robin.
Bye.
Bye. Try to keep in touch with me.
Okay, bye.
Bye. Love you, sweetheart.
I love you.
Bye.
Bye.
Yeah. Bye.
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 I think he might be better on phone sex than I am.
He's great.
Great, Eddie. He takes right over.
You're quite a lover boy.
Yeah, you hung up on me, Howard.
Of course I hung up on you. I'm done with you.
No.
All right. I'll talk to you later.
Okay, get me back out there again.
Gary?
Hi.
Gary,
What?
this is Robin.
Hi, Robin.
I just want to tell you, when you had that phone sex with me,
Right?
I loved it.
Did what?
I love you.
Love you too.
What are you naked?
I can't wait. I can't wait to come back to see Robin in New York.
I want you to lick me. When you come to New York, will you lick me?
No, I licked Robin.
No, let me, Robin.
Yeah.
Lick me.
All right.
Hey, Gar.
That's getting weird. I hung up on him.
Gar? Oh.
Sorry.
I wanted to keep tormenting him.
All right.
Yes,
Could I ask you briefly about today's events?
Today's events, what would those be?
Well, your big announcement that you're
It wasn't
now...
an announcement.
Oh, well, your acknowledgement to Howard.
Just talking to some friends, and you happen to overhear.
Why did you hold out for so long to tell Howard?
Because I felt it was, a rather private thing. It wasn't like a big cataclysmic breakup. We didn't have an on-again, off-again thing like, Artie was going through. Because I think that's what went on with Artie. They'd break up. They were having lots of fights. There was a lot of stuff going on to report on. Ours was just dying very quietly. And, for a while, you're not even sure. You're not sure what you're going to do, but you're not sure that you're going to break up. You're just sort of going through it. It wasn't really explosive at all.
So because it's so gradual, you just kind of pick the right moment to sort of bring it up. It's not like hey, we had a big fight last night and it's all over.
Right, no, there was nothing like that.
Now, what about some of your solicitations from some of the single members of the, fans of the show? Like,
well,
Gary
I'm
the
Definitely
Retard?
going to call Gary the Retard. Definitely, he'll be getting a call from me. I think he should have the first shot.
What does it take to woo Robin Quivers?
Lots of money.
Doesn't this look good?
Is this the next couple?
I think there's something brewing here. All right, Robin. Well, was it tough though talking about that on the air, because that's sort of like
Well, again, it was like, geez, I haven't even said we've had problems. There was no build-up. So it became like, sometimes situations would come up on the air where people were talking about, and I was like, I can't even join these conversations because I really haven't said anything, and it became like, God, I feel like I'm lying to everybody. And so I finally said, you know what, I got to stop this. I need my life back in order. I need to be able to tell the truth. So I said, it's time for me to just reveal that.
So now it's a weight has been lifted off a little bit.
Yeah, absolutely.
All right, well, good luck with Gary and the possibility.
Are you free? No.
Yes, I definitely am. I most certainly am.
Well, let's go make out in the back room.
Oh, boy.
Hands off my...
Angie's wanted me for a long time.
Hands off my lady.
Let's go. Let's go make out.
I tell you, the whole Bubba crew was fighting over me last night.
Really?
This crew.
You're a hot commodity all of a sudden. Look at you.
I got a lot of email about Alec Baldwin and playing the tape and everything, and I told you I was kind of mixed on whether to play it.
You were on the fence.
I really was, and a lot of people disagreed with me that Alec Baldwin is wrong in this, but I said they're both wrong, and the kid is the victim, and I like Alec a lot, but I gotta, listen, when I hear a tape like that.
Hey, I want to tell you something, okay? And I want to leave a message for you right now, because, again, it's 10:30 here in New York on a Wednesday. And once again, I made an ass of myself trying to get to a phone to call you at a specific time. When the time comes for me to make the phone call, I stop whatever I'm doing, and I go and I make that phone call at 11 o'clock in the morning in New York, and if you don't pick up the phone, at 10 o'clock at night, and you don't even have that goddamn phone turned on. I want you to know something, okay? I'm tired of playing this game with you. I'm leaving this message with you to tell you you have insulted me for the last time. You have insulted me. You don't have the brains or the decency as a human being. I don't give a damn that you're 12 years old or 11 years old or that you're a child or that your mother is a thoughtless pain in the ass who doesn't care about what you do as far as I'm concerned. You have humiliated me for the last time with this phone. And when I come out there next week, I'm going to fly out there for the day just to straighten you out on this issue. I'm going to let you know just how disappointed in you I am and how angry I am with you that you've done this to me again. You've made me feel like shit, and you've made me feel like a fool over and over and over again. And this crap you pull on me with this goddamn phone situation that you would never dream of doing to your mother, and you do it to me constantly and over again. I am going to get on a plane, and I'm going to come out there for the day, and I'm going to straighten your ass out when I see you. Do you understand me? I'm going to really make sure you get it. Then I'm going to get on a plane, I'm going to turn around, and I'm going to come home. So you better be ready Friday, the 20th, to meet with me. So I'm going to let you know just how I feel about what a rude little pig you really are. You are a rude, thoughtless little pig, okay?
To replay this message.
I say, Brian, you're on the air, and I don't hear anything.
Yes.
Yes.
Hello.
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 Hey, I'm glad you picked up because I can do this total Alec Baldwin thing.
By memory?
Yeah, by memory. I memorized the whole thing.
Hey, Artie, if I gave you the entire Alec Baldwin... Artie's got this incredible memory. That's what makes him like such a good actor, too, because he can just memorize lines. If I give you the whole Alec Baldwin speech, how long would it take for you to...
I don't know. I have no idea.
You could probably do it in a minute, right?
I don't know if that fast I could probably memorize it. Sure. I don't know.
I'm better than Artie.
Can you take like a commercial break and know it?
Possibly.
And like Artie does with The Godfather, I can do it. But, I mean, I'm pitch perfect. I sound exactly like it.
Here's Alec Baldwin.
Well, you could also do a good impression of it, too, you're saying.
Yeah, let's hear it.
Yeah, absolutely.
No, let's hear it. Go ahead.
Spot on. Okay. Dry oatmeal. Hold on. Okay.
You got that memorized.
Hey, I want to tell you something, okay? And I want to leave a message.
Wow, you're good. Get off my phone.
Hey, I think I got some of this down if you want to try me.
Go ahead.
All right, I got to...
You want to do it with a megaphone or...
It's up
like through a phone?
Well, I'm not, it's
Give
funny.
That effect?
Let me explain my process when I work. I try to memorize it first and then get like a character voice down and try to like say it.
Ladies and gentlemen, here's
Artie
Lang doing his interpretation of the Alec Baldwin phone call.
So there are several steps to the process.
Yeah, and let me remind you that he is not using a sheet of paper in front of him.
This is,
It takes several steps to get dirty work and The Bachelor.
I see.
All right.
The amazing part is that he memorizes within minutes. Go ahead.
I want you to know something, okay? And I want to leave this message for you right now. Because, again, it's 10:30 in the morning here in New York on a Wednesday. And once again, I have made an ass out of myself trying to get to a phone to call you at a specific time. When the time comes to make that phone call, I stop whatever I'm doing to make the call, and at 11 o'clock in the morning here in New York, you're not there to pick up the phone. At 10 o'clock in the evening, and I call, and you don't even have the goddamn phone turned on. I want to tell you something, okay? I am done playing this game with you. All right? I'm leaving this message to tell you that you have insulted me for the last time. You've insulted me. You don't have the brains or the decency as a human being, and I don't care if you're 12 years old or 11 or a child or whatever, and I don't care that your mother is a thoughtless pain in the ass and clearly doesn't care what you do as far as I'm concerned. I'm telling you, you have humiliated me for the last time. And next week, I am going to fly out there, and I am going to straighten you out on this issue. I am going to fly out there, and I am going to tell you just how disappointed in you I am. I'm going to tell you how angry I am with you for doing this to me once again. You have made a fool out of me, and you have pulled this stuff over and over me, stuff you would never dream of pulling with your mother. You do with me constantly, okay? And I'm going to fly out there next week, and I am going to straighten your ass out. And I'm going to make sure that you really get it. I'm going to make sure that you know what a rude, thoughtless little pig you really are. Do you understand? You're a rude, thoughtless pig. So be ready on Friday the 20th, because I'm coming out there. I'm going to tell you this, then I'm going to turn around. I'm going to fly right back home. You are a rude, thoughtless pig.
All right, I got to say something.
Oh, that was great.
Now, first of all, there's nothing like watching you work with a picture of Elliot Offen over your head.
That was pretty much. I surprised myself there.
Let me tell you something. That was incredibly good. I'd pay to see that on Broadway.
You know, I'm looking at that and I'm saying that's every bit the kind of rant you would just die to see in a movie.
Now, here's why you're a genius.
Right
you see, that's
here's why you're a genius.
What?
You're a genius. I'm telling you. Forget the memorization there.
Right.
Now, you did it in your own voice, but yet you became Alec Baldwin. What process did you go through to get to that?
I would just... Gary points this out a lot, and it's very perceptive of him. Like Fred is a brilliant guy at doing impersonations.
A mimic.
I am not... I'm not good at impressions. I'm good at mimicking. Like, I'm good at getting a cadence down or picking out one little thing that might be funny about someone and just doing it repeatedly.
Yeah.
And, you know, I just try to, even at Mad TV, like, I would get away with it because the impression, if it wasn't dead on, it would at least be funny.
Now, explain something to me. How many times did you read that over in order to memorize it?
I glanced at it about 3 or 4 times during.
Do you read it all the way through?
The first thing I do is read the whole thing all the way through. The other thing I do is I take it by paragraph and I write down with a pen the first line of each paragraph because that's like a bullet point.
Right.
You know, and it kicks off. The hardest part, believe it or not, is remembering the first line of a paragraph or a monologue, because after I get that the last word in that sentence to me can kick off the whole rest of the thing. And you know, it's
Jesus.
Like, again, what I just did. The reason I get a lot of acting work in Hollywood is not producers care less about acting talent and more if you can do what I just did. Because you don't waste any time. And I'm like, look, I may not be Brando, but I guarantee you will never be late on the day. I'll get my take in 2 takes. You can get to the stars close up, and we're out of here. You know.
You know what? I'm also thinking that should become somebody's set piece. You know, like when they go to auditions and they just want them to do something, they should do that.
Hey now. Oh boy. All right, let's see if I can get to the equipment. Hey now. Okay, now I can see what's going on. Hey, everybody, what's happening? Hey, now. Big show for you today. We had our big 2000th show yesterday, 2000th E show. That's our television show. Would somebody compute how many radio shows we've done?
Oh, forget about it.
Forget about that. Okay, but today we have to get the anal ring toss. We missed out on it yesterday.
That was supposed to be a part of the 2000 celebration.
John Bon Jovi stopping by to congratulate us on our 2001st show.
Finally, the stars are arriving.
Yeah, they're driving a day late. Now, big stars coming in today. Valerie, who slept with Gilbert Gottfried and Stuttering John.
Oh, everybody wants to talk to her. In fact, I think she should be a part of your ABC special.
Yeah.
There's a lot of shrinks who'd like to talk to her.
Yeah, that ABC special's tough because, you know, like they present people for me to interview for my first special, and I always go, oh, not that interesting.
Really?
You know? Yeah, because, you know, a special...
You don't want to give us the names, do you?
Nah.
They don't want to. They don't need to know they're not that special.
Yeah, and they're big stars, the biggest stars in the world, but
yeah, that's what I'm saying. They don't need to know that.
Yeah, I mean, but they're not that interesting. You know, I mean, it's like, yeah, they're big stars, but you know they're going to be a crap interview. I mean, you know,
we've had some of the biggest stars here. They've been crap interviews. Warren Beatty among them.
Oh, Warren Beatty's the worst.
Stiff.
Stiff as a board.
Tom Cruise would not be interesting.
No.
He would just laugh.
See, Tom Cruise, I think I could do something with, but I'll tell you.
I've seen him. He does this. He gets that look on his face, and he doesn't answer, and he kind of hardly moves his lips.
I'd smack the look off that face. You know I would. I wouldn't put up with that.
You'd have to
then
drag
you'd be
something.
fighting. We'd see a wrestling match.
Yeah, we'd go into a wrestling match. Speaking of wrestling matches, Real Sports, that show on, I don't know which channel. HBO, yeah.
Sports, yeah.
They did a piece on a wrestler who had no legs and no arms, and the guy's awesome.
How could he win? No legs, no arms.
They're saying it's unfair. He's advantaged because there's nothing to grab onto. Can you imagine?
He, like, take somebody down? I mean, what is...
Yeah, they got videotape of it. He's awesome.
Amazing.
And not only that, he has better handwriting than you and me put together. I mean, the guy has, like, stumps that he can write with and type with, and he is awesome, this kid.
Type?
Yeah, he's awesome. He types 50 words a minute. He can type faster than you.
That is awful that you're born that way and someone's telling you you're being unfair.
Yeah. Can you imagine the guy said no arms or legs, and he said, well, it's really unfair.
Yeah, well, I'm being unfair.
The kid played football, too, for a while, and they used to say...
Oh, come on. Now you're pulling my leg.
No, you should really see the piece. It's awesome. And the thing was, he was a linesman, so they said he was like a cockroach, because all of a sudden, like, some guy would be at your feet, you wouldn't even notice him, and he'd take you down.
on your ankle.
I mean, the poor guy is so disadvantaged, and yet he has this incredible spirit.
If I raced the kid, I bet he'd beat me.
Now, see, there's a special person.
Yeah. You know what? Good for him.
Oh.
I was happy for the guy.
But that's what I'm saying. He would be interesting to talk to. How did he get so well-adjusted?
If it was me, I wouldn't be. I'm not well-adjusted, and I got both legs.
Oh, look at you whine like you're a Biafran.
Yeah, I do.
About anything. His cab doesn't show up on time.
Yeah, everything's an inconvenience.
Everything's not just an inconvenience. It's a tragedy when it happens to you.
Yeah, it's true. I can't deny it. But we look at him and say he's got incredible spirit. It's sort of how, like, Brad Pitt looks at someone like me. He goes, look at this guy.
Look at that guy, and he's still walking around.
And you know, that's what it was like. I said, you know what? I'm looking at this guy. He's got no arms and legs. And I'm going, what an incredible spirit. What a lucky guy. Meanwhile, Brad Pitt looks at me and goes, man, you know, look at that face.
Going through life like that.
Look at that gangly body and the hunched appearance.
God, I don't know how you do it.
I don't understand how you get through life.
Oh, you're my inspiration.
You know, you have such a positive spirit for someone with so many disadvantages.
By you.
I'm inspired.
I don't think Brad Pitt thinks anything through that closely.
Well, you know, the only good thing about that is Brad Pitt will one day be old and he'll know.
Exactly.
Those things don't last forever.
We can only hope he gets old. I'd love to see him.
Yeah, like in 30 years, he's going to be miserable.
Yeah.
As opposed to me, who's been miserable his whole life.
Is it worse to have once had that and lose it, or never to have had it at all?
No. I wouldn't know.
I think I'd like to have had it, Robin.
And lost it.
Yeah.
I think so, yeah.
That's Robert Redford. Life was easy for him. You know?
Man, that guy, yeah.
When you look like that, you get offered a lot of acting parts.
I told you about the one of the most amazing stories I ever heard was the Paul Newman story, where he went to a agent's office with a friend who was looking for an agent. He's sitting in the waiting room. The friend comes out with no agent. Paul's not even in the waiting room anymore. He's signed up.
Mm-hmm.
Because he's Paul Newman. He
He's
looks
good
like
looking. It's all about good looks. I remember up until the age of 2, I had that going for me. I know what it's like to lose that.
You were cute.
I was a cute kid.
You remember?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. The world was my oyster, and then things went horribly wrong.
I was kind of a cute kid, too.
Yeah.
The other thing with Paul Newman was he went to audition for he just went to read with a girl who was auditioning for some acting school. She didn't get in, he got in. I mean, it was just amazing, that story.
Bastard.
I was going to go to the phones. Should see what's going on these computers. John gets in the middle of me trying to...
I'm sorry.
In the middle of me trying to look at who's on the phones, pop-up menus come up. I don't know what goes on. But it's got to be fixed.
How many days are you going to say that that's bothering you before he stops doing it?
I don't know that it's him doing it. He says that somehow our computers are set up that there's an internet open pipe, and every minute pop-up menus come through.
Oh.
We need a designated computer that isn't online. We got to take your computer off the internet.
Jeff came here yesterday and quote-unquote fixed it. So,
now you have to be off the network.
No, he knows that, and I'm off the network. But apparently,
there's no way you're off the internet.
I know, but I am.
You have your connection to the internet closed.
Yeah.
And where were those pop-ups coming from?
Howard, I have no idea. It's worse than it was before.
Yeah, I'm in the middle of taking calls, and I'm trying to see the computer, and I can't see it.
It's about 10 screens coming up.
I know, I saw.
I don't know.
You can't fix it?
He came here and fixed it. Allegedly.
Allegedly. Well, it's not a courtroom. It's okay.
Yeah, there's no trial going on.
All right, I'll look into it. When I look into it, things...
There's an internal network that you're on, right? Not a...
Yeah, but there's also a... I'll get it fixed. I know what to do. Sometimes I need to get involved. I'm incredible. My Debbie.
Oh, my Howard.
My me.
When I put my attention on something, I can solve it.
I love you.
Because I obsess.
No, you just get it done. You don't let it go until it's done. You make sure it's done.
That thinks I'm insane now. Because I'm so into organizing and my book.
She's not the only one.
Yeah.
I just hear a little bit of it. She sees you. I hear a little bit of what you do, and I'm like, he has lost his mind again.
She goes, I'm really worried about you. I go, why? She goes, you're organizing your book every minute now. I don't hardly even see you. I said, I have to get it right. I'm not a person who is easily organized. It takes me time to figure stuff out.
Why are you not easily organized?
It's one of those things I'm not good at. I'm good at almost everything.
So you have to study it like it's chemistry or something.
I want to understand it. I want to understand the organized mind, and I'm trying desperately to learn it.
All right.
Have you seen any positive results yet?
Yes, I have. Like, for example, Bubba Booey said to me he's going down to some vacation spot, and I got a buddy who works there.
Bubba Booey.
And he was, I said to him, hey, Bubba Booey, I'm going to call my friend and make sure, maybe he could take care of you.
Mm-hmm.
And I wrote it in my book. I went home, and I took care of it. Now, normally I would have forgotten, and Bubba Booey would think I was a skunk.
Bubba Booey.
I took care of it.
That helps Bubba Booey. I don't see how it changes your life.
Hey, if you stay tuned, you're going to also, with my kids, I know where they are all the time. I have schedules.
Yeah, but
that's big.
What are you trying to understand? It's just writing things down.
It's got to be written down in the proper place. Like, for example, someone asked me, do you want to go away in March on some weekend.
Uh-huh.
I opened up my monthly view.
There's a different view?
I have 3 views. I have the whole year on a page.
How big is this book?
Want to see my book?
Yeah,
I'm not going to show it to you.
Carry it around. Is this the Frank Covey?
Franklin Covey, yes, but I'm not showing it to you. You know what? Because you're a wise ass.
I'd love to see it.
And 2 weeks later, you'll be doing it.
Let me see this book.
If I showed you my book, you would be envious.
Let me see it.
No.
Come on.
No.
Come on.
No way. I'm not showing it to you.
You want to show it to me.
I do.
It would be funny if you forgot to bring it.
Right, that would be great.
So you have something that's like a year at a glance. Like you just.
All right, I'm going to open up my. I'm going to show you my latest project.
All right.
If I hear one bit of laughter from Robin, I'm closing the book.
All right, let me get it all up now.
You done?
I think she's going to laugh.
All right, this is my new book. Right here.
All right.
The Howard Stern Bible.
Now, that's just an insert inside that book, right? You bought the cover.
That's right.
Okay.
I bought the cover. I like this cover because...
It's a beautiful cover.
In here, I can keep the way to get into the building and stuff like that. All right? Now.
All right.
Now.
Gorgeous cover.
And it's got his pen.
Yeah, this is my pen that I use.
And it's a 6-ring binder.
Oh, I think I'm done.
Come on.
I think I'm done. All right, now what you have...
That little flap.
Let me show you. Now, this first thing you see here is information that people always ask me, like, what's my fax number and stuff. See, then I can go right to this.
To it.
Okay, now you're going to be impressed.
All right.
You know how when people say, well, when are your vacations and stuff like that? Like when I meet with my psychiatrist, I can pull this out and go, you see everywhere in yellow?
Yes.
Those are my vacation days.
Okay.
That's my yearly view.
All right.
I see you wanting to laugh, but...
I'm trying to keep you going. Stop it.
Then what you'll see is, for example, now January is past. So
we get rid of that.
Yeah, well, I have it in a binder, but I only carry 3 months at a time, and here is my monthly view of what's going on.
All right. That's a month right there.
That's a month. Now, here's February, where we're currently in. There's the monthly view. Yeah. Okay? These are my vacation days and some important appointments.
Okay.
It looks pretty open.
And then,
yeah, not much going on in February.
Well, then, here's my day-to-day, what I have to do. Here's my schedule for the day.
Now, what's that red thing? That tells you where you are?
This tells me the day. It's my divider.
So you have to change that every day?
You just rip it out and move it over. Move it over.
Oh, it comes out without opening the rings. Okay.
Then here, for example, are things I have to remember. Like today... Big news. You see, I would have forgotten. Thank God for my book. Here's a big announcement.
All right.
You ready?
Yes.
I will be calling Mark Grandy later.
Thank God for that organizer.
No. All right, here's my big announcement, okay? Here we go. Give me the timpani.
Here we go.
I read the wrong thing. In Sacramento, California...
Yes.
There is a new radio station on the dial. Let's say a renamed radio station. The call letters, Robin? K. Howard. That's right. Named after yours truly, Howard Stern.
K-H-O-W?
K-H-W-D, K. Howard, they're calling it. They've renamed... That's right. Wow. They have named it K. Howard. It's the first time a radio station has been named after me. And the station to celebrate the first week of KHWD will be 24-hour Howard. That's it. 24 hours a day, Howard.
24 hours of the genius.
And that's written in your book.
The undisputable, the undeniable genius that is Howard.
Thank you, Elliot Hoffman. You know what?
So now that's in your book.
Now, let me tell you why it's in my book.
Why is it?
It shouldn't even be in my book.
That's right. I was going to say, why is that in your book?
That's right. This would have gone into my computer.
Yes.
Where I print up my notes for the day.
Yes.
The computer and my cable are down. It was not functioning. So my backup.
My backup
is my book. Now, over here, you'll see...
Now, where are you flipping to? That's a lot of pages.
No. Easily, I get to my address book. which I just started filling in because I just got this, but it will have important numbers. And if you're lucky, your number will be in here.
Wait a minute. Now, you're doing this yourself?
Yes.
You're inputting everything.
Everything.
You could have that printed for you, couldn't you?
Don't want that. No. No, this is all about me and me taking charge of my life.
Why couldn't you have that printed?
I don't want to print it. I want to put my own. And you know what? It's a result of me doing my own address book.
What?
I found that our databases are completely outdated and that everybody's address and phone number in there is wrong. And now I've created a system to update everybody's phone number. And Artie's looking at me like I'm insane.
Look at this.
I was going to say, is there anything in that book that says pay Artie is $200?
Oh, right. okay,
that
you're right.
missed the book.
Somehow
Artie.
that didn't get in. Now, if I was talking on the phone,
yes,
I have a special little section here for notepaper. And as you can see, some of my long-term goals and some of my, let's say you were saying to me, Howard, we're having we're doing a special show or something. I'm not going to write that in my over
You're not going to put it in their date book or something.
Right. I would write down everything you had to say. And either whatever information I need, I transfer into my date book.
Now, you got to go back to your notes and then transfer?
Well, you know, let's say I was talking to you from the car and I'm on the phone and I would scribble down whatever you said and then I would add it into my book. This is my life, my book.
Wonderful.
You have to admit you're impressed.
I am not impressed.
Oh.
There's got to be a better organizer than that.
No, I've researched everything.
I like that you're not trusting computers that much and doing it that way.
That's right.
Because I'm the same way.
Because, no, I use a computer a lot.
Where's your organizer, Art?
Well, I don't have one yet.
Seriously, how do you keep track of everything?
I don't have that much to do.
Now, you want to know something? You do, but you just forget about it, and then you're stressed out because you got to remember everything you got.
You know what I do? I have an assistant in my manager's office calls me like 4 times a day to leave me voicemail.
And that sucks.
It does suck, because if I have to go to a meeting like after the show...
Also, there are things you want to take charge of in your life. Yeah. Let me thank a few people now, as long as we're talking. But
what
Lisa,
does Artie have to take charge of?
Because when you don't know what's going on in your life, it's very it's very painful. Because things happen, it's stressful. Like, even like you go, you know, if I had known it was somebody's birthday, I would have sent them a card, and then you realize you were keeping it in your head and you forgot.
That stresses you out?
It stresses me out. Oh, if I can't, listen, if I've got 20 things to do today and I got to walk around all day remembering them, it's a big problem for me. Now,
I asked about Artie.
You know, I'll tell you something. Like my agent,
me about you.
My agent used to call. Oh, forget Artie. My agent would call me up and say, "Listen, so and so wants to have a meeting with us on Tuesday," and I'd go, "I can't do it. I think I'm busy." He said, "What do you mean? What do you have planned?" I go, "I think something is going on. I got to check with Laura." Then Laura would keep a schedule somewhere, and she'd say, "Well, you didn't tell me anything for Tuesday." I go, "No, I know I had something for Tuesday."
Well, that's because you're forgetting.
Well, of course, because I don't remember.
You're forgetting to tell Laura.
Well, of course, and not only that, Laura then has to sit and email me. I want to go sit and chase her for my schedule. It's my schedule. And I'm going to, every time my kids tell me something, I'm going to, listen, come on, get off my back.
All right. Keep your book.
You know
I know that this will last.
No, this has gone over a year and a half.
Well, this is new book. I want to see how well you keep it up. In 6 months, I'm going to see if you're keeping up every
How much
section.
you want to bet?
Every section.
Every
if
section.
I bet you, then you'll keep it up because you want my money.
Baby, bet me 2 years from now.
No, I'm not
I'll
betting
bet you $10,000.
I am not betting.
Of course you're not, because you know I'm a man of conviction.
No, you're going to want to take my money. I'm not giving you the incentive.
What do you need,
it.
5 years? I'll write down a legal letter with you right now. I want my goddamn $10,000.
I'm going to ask
I'll schedule our bet right now.
Excuse me. I'm going to just ask you like a pop quiz.
I'm being laid off.
Yeah.
Right.
Yes! I'll schedule the bet right now,
You have to put a little switch in your step.
All right, let's come on.
I will ask you as a pop quiz. One day, out of the air,
Pop it up.
Pull, and I won't have an organizer to do it, but I will just say, show me your organizer today.
And here's my prediction.
Yes.
You will have an organizer within a year.
All right, let's see. How much you want to bet?
You'll see.
How much you want to bet?
You will have my organizer.
I'll bet you $10,000.
My system is so great. You will. You will see. You will. You know what? You're impressed with me, and you won't admit it.
Okay.
But will you have a $750,000 condo?
Gary, put my organizer next to my biking equipment. All right. By the way, on today's show, you will find out, and I will find out, what happened with the Jackie the Joke Man lunch.
Right. We never got to that.
Yeah, we'll get to that. Captain Jenks has some tape to play for us, and there's a whole bunch of things going on. But,
and your buddy Double A was downstairs this morning.
Yeah. Oh, yeah?
Double A's down there.
Shuli has a Jackie the Joke Man lunch game.
Oh, great.
He must play that.
Shuli's games are always good.
I always even have the disc jockey Mark Parento, the one who's up on those charges.
You have the full
Have the full charges we can read.
Okay,
that story.
The indictment.
Evidently, he was busy with some young black boys.
Yeah, what is that about?
That story is nuts.
Uh-oh.
He's a tall, lanky white guy, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Which makes it even weirder.
Thank God I wasn't named in that.
By the way, congratulations to you.
KHWD you're talking about? No. 2000th show?
And what is WHWD? KHWD? What are their, where do you find them on the dial?
I don't know. Gary, find out.
Organizer.
No, I didn't get that information.
But anyway, no, I was reading Star Magazine. I don't even remember which week it was, last week or the week before.
What did they say?
Week. They had people turning 50.
That's
but the headline, wait a minute, the headline was 50 is the new 40. And these are people who look better than their age.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Oh, let me see that.
And they had a wonderful picture of you, and the guy, whoever was writing and commenting on people's looks, said Howard, has the rock and roll hair, and it works for him.
Yes, it does. It works for me. It keeps me going.
That's your 50 is the new 40.
My 50 is the new 30, but nobody wants to admit it. I'm doing
they didn't want to go that far.
My 36 is the new 50.
I'm telling you.
Congratulations to you.
Thank you, Robin. I'm working extra hard on keeping it all together. All right, we got a ton of stuff to do. I got to take a break. We'll be back right after these words.
The following is a public service announcement from the Howard Stern Show.
Don't give money to the Salvation Army. They'll just spend it on fancy tailored uniforms and expensive tubas.
The Howard Stern Show.
95.
X. From the Howard Stern Building in New York City. This
all right.
Is the Howard Stern Show.
We got a lot to get to this morning. I just want to congratulate me on the new radio station in Sacramento, KHWD, K Howard. I'm very excited about that. Ned is the board operator for our show in Sacramento. What are the what's the station frequency?
It's 93.7 FM, Howard.
So what do the promos say? Just K Howard?
No, actually, it's Howard 93.7.
Wow.
The call letters are KHWD, so that's like K Howard.
So the promo things say Howard 93.7?
Yeah. Howard
93.7. I love that. And you know what?
Congratulations.
It's a smart move, and I'll tell you why.
Okay.
I'm high profile. Radio stations have an incredible battle on their hands. They're fighting, I don't know, in any given market, 20, 30 signals on a, who knows how many on the dial. And they've got to distinguish themselves. Now, the name Howard goes, radio should really be changed to Howard. For what I've done for the radio industry, radio shouldn't be called radio anymore. It should be called, I'm listening to the Howard.
It's like in basketball when someone says Michael. You know who they're talking about.
But it goes beyond that. The name of basketball can't be changed to Michael Jordan. Radio should be called Howard.
Oh, you're saying the entire
industry.
Oh, that I missed, yeah.
Yeah. You didn't miss that level of...
He's saying, like, the facial tissue is Kleenex.
Right.
It's not a brand name anymore. That's what you call it.
Artie, you missed the level of my egomania.
He has become radio. Radio is no longer radio, it's Howard.
Like a flying disc is called a Frisbee.
Right.
Brand name.
Yeah, like Frisbee should be Howard.
Right.
Like you say, oh, throw the Frisbee to me, or throw the baseball to me. Hey, turn
I was
on.
listening to my Howard yesterday.
Listen to the Howard.
Yeah. And I heard blah, blah, blah.
What Howard station are you listening to? Not what radio station. In fact, it's a brilliant move, because now suddenly everyone goes, hey, where's the Howard station?
Or I'm listening to Howard.
Right.
Whether it's 9 o'clock at night or early in the morning.
Yeah.
There you go.
I want to congratulate you on your station. Who is the genius who thought that up?
His name is Byron Kennedy. He's the new program director here.
Let me write down the name.
Yeah, we kind of been flailing about for years, and your show is the one that's been getting the ratings. So
let me write down the name Byron Kennedy.
This is a thinker.
Well, I'm going to send the authorities over to him. Talk to him.
He's a genius! He's a Sacramento genius!
I'm sure he's up to no good. But,
yeah, he's a good guy.
You know, it's a funny thing. My general manager, Tom's been in radio I don't know how many years, but he doesn't have the capacity to think of a genius idea like that. That's why
we've changed call letters. He could have very easily changed this to Howard.
Of course. He could have honored me with that. And they still could change it to Howard. There could be WHWD or something. Or something equally as...
Oh, it could be WHWD.
Thank you.
Dude, it's true, because when he told me about it, I just thought it was kind of weird, but when I was thinking about it, I just thought everybody in Sacramento is going to be talking about it.
Listen, the idea in radio is to get somebody to take your radio station and put it on the top of their mind. Calling it Howard 93.7. Yeah. Very brilliant. What, they couldn't call this station Stern?
Well, I don't know if they both...
Stern 92.3? I mean, honestly, better than
that.
Which is a ripoff of the one in Los Angeles.
Yeah.
The one in Los Angeles is called K-Rock. It's K-R-O-Q.
Right.
They start
it
everything
actually makes sense.
Yeah. They start their letters with a K. Makes no sense.
We're W.
Be Stern 92.3. I don't understand why I'm insulted day in and day out by this radio station.
WSTN, Stern.
Thank you. STN, Stern Radio.
There you go.
Oh,
well, we got you covered out here, dude.
Dude, I am honored. I want to thank Byron Kennedy. What's your name?
My name is Ned.
Ned?
Ned. Been doing the Stern show for a couple of years now.
Ned what?
Sykes.
Ned Sex?
Sykes.
Ned Sykes?
With an S-Y.
All right.
Who names a kid Ned?
Well, that's short for Neanderthal.
Yeah, well, Edward, really.
But really, I want to thank you for your creativity. My general manager, the only time he gets creative is when he figures out how not to pay anybody around here.
Yeah, how to say no.
I say no. Well, good luck at Howard.
All right, bro.
Hey, do you have any of the promos? I want to hear them.
Yeah, I got one here.
Play me a tape. Let me hear what it sounds like.
Let me see what I got. Hold on.
I'd be honored to hear that.
Queue it up.
My audience rejoices for me.
Yes, they do.
Well, I don't see. There's still no big party.
Yay!
That's a party situation.
They fly us into Sacramento. Yay!
To honor Howard.
No, to let us lay on the sun.
Yeah, I got one here. They just threw all this stuff in. It's kind of
Where is Sacramento,
right,
Robin?
It's inland. It's not near the beach.
Oh.
It's north.
Forget it. We're not going.
Yeah, it's north and in.
Oh. Go ahead. Let me hear it.
All right, here's one for you.
Howard has arrived. Howard 93.7, the real alternative.
Wow.
We just got some short stuff in here right now. They're still working on a lot of the imaging. We just launched yesterday.
Right. Play me some more short stuff.
Here's another one.
Howard 93.7, the real alternative.
Oh.
How exciting.
Wait a second.
Yay!
I'm aroused. You know why I'm honored by this?
Why is that?
Because, I mean, when I was a little boy, fantasizing in my bedroom about being on the radio and becoming the future king of all media, between masturbation sessions, I've got to tell you something. I mean, if somebody would have said to me, one day a radio station will be named Howard, after you. I would say you're crazy.
You know, you should call your dad.
I want to call my dad.
That's a good idea. Get him on the phone. I've come. I've made it.
Sit down.
Why do I need to tell my dad?
This, Dad.
He don't care.
Shut up. Shut up.
He will. He told you couldn't be in radio, much less have one.
Shut up.
One day, a radio station will be named after me. Shut up.
Shut up. Shut up. Shut up. Shut up.
You're a moron.
Shut up.
Shut up.
I told you not to be stupid, you moron.
Hi, Dad. This is Moron calling.
Shut up.
Guess what? There's a radio station named after you. What is
Shut
it?
up.
Moron Radio? No, Howard Radio.
Shut up.
It's WMRN, W Moron.
Shut up.
Explains why Tom doesn't need to masturbate.
As small as an almond, the amygdala has long been known to process our reactions to fear. So there you go. It's that part of the brain, probably, where your sex drive.
So if you got a big...
If you got a big one, you want more sex.
Yeah.
You don't.
I must have a big one.
I was going to say, that might be your whole brain.
I know. Hey, you're on the air. What's up?
Hey, when's the, lesbian sisters that were on?
The lesbian sisters?
They were on E last night after your 2000th episode. Remember them from, a couple of years ago?
Vaguely.
I don't care. I don't know what he's talking about. I can't interpret.
I guess he has a question about them.
Steve, go ahead.
Yeah, my wife takes a supposed trip with her girlfriends, and gets a boob job for our 25th wedding anniversary. She comes back looking like Marty Feldman a week later.
Bad job, huh?
Oh my God, idiot.
Yeah, there's so many women who get these boob jobs and they look awful.
Where did she go to get them?
Florida.
Yeah, I say go.
No clue. Had no clue.
Wow. And you hate them.
She thought she was doing me a favor.
Now you're both miserable.
Well, I can't say. She doesn't know. I tell her they're beautiful, but they're idiots.
Did you you told her, hey, I think they're great?
Yeah.
Yeah, and you weren't complaining before, right?
Not at all.
What does a guy like him do?
What does he do?
Yeah.
He's got to sit there and just say, hey, they look great. You could never tell a woman the truth.
What's wrong with them?
He said Marty Feldman guys. They're looking two opposite ways.
One point is up or right, and the other one's down to the left.
Oh, boy.
He looks like Marty Feldman.
Yeah.
That can happen.
Do they at least look okay in clothes?
Hardly.
Yeah. And she thinks they look good.
Yeah.
Is it
very depressing?
Is it the kind of fake boobs that it looks like they're under the armpits?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh. And we've seen them where they're pointing and they look like they're pointing in two different directions.
Oh, yeah, we've seen those. Yeah, sorry, dude. I don't know. There's not much you can do about that.
Didn't want to depress you too bad, but I just hear every day this week, and oh, what a great job, and I'm wilting as we hear.
Yeah, she's trying to do the right thing, the broad, but who asked her to do it?
And her girlfriends don't tell her there's something wrong either.
No, because you know what? You don't want her. It's like she already got the boob job. She got to go get another one, and you just say, hey, it looks good. She's got east-west boobs.
Yeah.
Hey, you know what? If you ever get lost, you'll know which direction they're going. That's all. Hey, sorry to hear it, pal. Let's go to Jeff. Jeff.
Hey, Howard, have you seen FHM, the cover with Tara Nikitas, that snowboarder?
Oh, she's on the cover of FHM?
Yeah, it's a really hot picture. It's her, another hot snowboarder, and like an X Game commentator, and they're in bikinis, but I think Tara's is painted on. You know how they paint on those bikinis, and all three of them look
nice. It's a snowboarder chick who got her, got into that accident on Letterman last night. She is super hot.
He says there's another hot one, so maybe you're right that all the snowboarding chicks are just hot girls.
Yeah, and the third is the commentator, and she may be the best of all.
Yeah, how do you ever get to, like, have a hobby like snowboarding and like, get so good at it that you could, like, make a job out of it?
You must have money.
Yeah, those are rich chicks.
Yeah.
I've been to those X Games before for, like, BMX bike racing and stuff like that, and you'd be surprised what you see there.
Mm. Hey, doctor, you're on the air.
Hey, Howard?
Yeah.
Yeah, this is Dr. Belina, Rapping Granny's writer. Listen, Robin's getting a lot of medical stuff wrong recently. I know she's a nurse, but it's pronounced amygdala in the brain.
What have I thought? Amygdala.
Also, Robin.
What? I didn't study the brain.
No, you said a part of the brain. You said amygdala.
I know, but I didn't study the part of the brain to know how that's pronounced, okay?
Okay, sorry. Also, listen, you said that Wellbutrin is an antipsychotic a few weeks ago. It's an antidepressant.
I don't know Wellbutrin. I wasn't nursing yesterday. These are all new drugs, okay? So don't consider me a nurse anymore.
It's okay, but, you know, if you're going to talk about medical stuff, hang up your RN already. Really?
Why don't you book Rapping Granny another gig?
I will.
Is she still alive? Is Rapping Granny still alive?
Of course she's alive. She's going to come for her 82nd birthday in August. She plays all over the city, guys. You know that.
Robin's no nurse.
I haven't nursed in 30 years.
Robin's a nurse like I'm a singer.
I know. I'm saying
hey, did I hear John Bon Jovi say he wants to produce a record with me?
Yes. He said if he could get you to sing seriously in a studio, he could sell 1 million records.
Now, how's he going to get me to do that?
Well, that's what he wants you to do. He thought you were doing a pretty good job in here.
But you know I can't sing.
He thinks you can.
You better hold on to what we've got. Like it or not.
He says you're singing better than a lot of people he sees at the Grammys now.
Really?
Yeah.
Man, I've tried with other dudes. They can't seem to get me to do it.
Well, he may be the guy who knows how to use you. He saw something in here.
Hey, you tell that Bon Jovi to call up and book me some studio time and make me a hit record.
He should have his shot at it. Other people have tried.
Yeah, I tried with that. I tried to start a rapping career. I had that guy Pharrell.
Yeah.
Boy, that was bad.
Yeah.
That didn't work.
Pharrell just had a bad attitude that entire morning, from what I remember.
Yeah, and then I tried with Rob Zombie. That didn't work.
I remember Dee Snider.
Dee Snider tried with me. That didn't work. Oh, there I am.
What's this?
Me and Pharrell.
Camel toe you got between your legs. Man, what am I going to do with that, man? My fingers stink.
Oh,
yeah.
That's awful. That's about the worst you've ever done.
That was my rap.
Well, that's rap.
I told you I couldn't rap.
You got it together for the losers, pretty much. You know? A couple of performances there.
Rob Zombie stuff isn't bad, but he
did most of it.
Whenever you get depressed about your singing, Howard, just think of this. I go to the place, I go to the place, I go to the place, yay.
Don't worry, I've stopped thinking about that. Yeah, I might go into the studio with Bon Jovi.
Yeah, he says if you would sing seriously, he's going to give you the material, I guess. And
he better
produce it.
All right, I don't want to hear that. Well, maybe I'll hook up with him. What else is in the news, Robin?
A 36-year-old woman is said to be recovering well following a groundbreaking transplant operation in which she received 8 new organs. It's almost like they replaced her entire insides.
I need 8 new organs.
She got a liver, a pancreas, a stomach, a duodenum, small intestines, parts of her colon, right kidney, and an adrenal gland.
Did you say all that right?
I think so. That was the part of the body I did work on. The marathon 12-hour operation under Dr. Peter Newhouse took place 2 months ago, but doctors have only just gone public.
Did you work on the anus?
I don't know much about medicine, but I know my duodenum's got to be in bad shape.
Your duodenum.
Hey, Debbie Schlitzel wants to say something.
Hey, Howard. You were knocking the movie that starts tonight, Miracle, about the 1980 hockey victory over the Soviets.
I said I don't need to watch a movie about hockey. I could watch a hockey game.
Howard, it is a great movie. It's not just about hockey. It's about how we beat the communists. It shows what was going on in the country then with Jimmy Carter and the lines at the gas pumps and the hostages. It's really an uplifting movie. It's fantastic. I think
all right, I'll watch it. That's all.
Check out my column about it on my website, DebbieSchlossel.com. It's an awesome movie.
All right,
You'll change your mind if you see it.
Thanks,
I feel like you were there.
Good things about it.
Thank you, Debbie.
Thanks, Howard.
Miracle opens today.
I love that her name is DebbieSchlossel.com. Like someone could spell that.
Yeah, everybody will be able to find it, right?
Seriously, could you spell Debbie Schlussel, Artie?
No.
Let's try it. Yeah.
C-H-U-S-S-E-L?
So you were close and you didn't even get it right. It's S-C-H-L, I think.
It's got to be the L there.
Yeah, because it gets mixed up, and you know, is there an extra L? Is there not an L? Schlossel?
Debbie Schlossel.
Maybe if you spell that anyway.
What about the fact that one of the players?
Schlussel.
What about the fact that one of the players is in Al-Qaeda now, Howard? What about the fact that the coach of that team is now part of the jihad? Look it up on my website.
You know, the guy that the movie's about died before the movie came out, was finished. He died in a car accident.
That sucks.
Yeah, the head coach.
Yeah.
He coached the Rangers for a little while, that guy.
So he would have been getting all this acclaim now, and he didn't even live to see it. Britney Spears is still in love with her ex-husband. They say that they are still talking to each other quite a lot. In an interview with U.S. television's Entertainment Tonight, she said, honestly, I really wanted to see what it was like to be married. So it wasn't like some goof. She really wanted to be married.
So it's coming. We're going to do the marriage question now.
Okay.
Let's breathe. Let's breathe through this. Okay, and it's not going to be that bad, but here we go.
That's that.
Kojo. How do you get to be an interviewer?
You said it was a joke and that it was Vegas and carried away. I get carried away in Vegas. But what were you thinking? What was your headspace?
Honestly, I really wanted to see what it was like to be married. Maybe that sounds silly, but in that moment, I was with a friend that I love dearly.
That Kojo guy's laughing like a mental patient. That's why celebrities do interviews with him, because he's like, she goes, I just wanted to see what it'd be like to be married. And he's like, yeah, I get that. That's cool.
I've been carried away in Vegas.
That's exactly a bogus. Why did you get married? Like just hanging out in a room and drinking with a guy, or not drinking, or whatever you were doing. Oh, I just want to see what it's like to be married. That's such a,
that is such a bad answer.
Yeah, keep it real, honey.
And I wanted to do something wild and crazy, and
read a book.
Let's keep it real. I wanted to get married.
Skateboard off a cliff.
Go mountain climbing. I wanted to do something wild and crazy. Yeah. So I entered into a legal contract with a man.
Right.
What were you thinking?
Have anal sex. Yes, have anal sex.
But what they do say that they're still talking to each other.
What were you thinking when you...
What was your headspace?
What was your headspace?
Is that Kojo? Is that the guy who kind of looks like Dave Grohl?
Yeah.
That guy,
Yeah.
I was on a plane with him once.
Man, is he creepy?
I almost called security.
He's got to be up to something.
I said, screw Al-Qaeda, Kojo's.
Kojo.
Yeah, so Brittany, just wanted to see what it was like to be married.
Homo.
What?
Excuse me, homo. I mean Kojo.
You know homo. I mean Kojo. I was...
Here's what's in my headspace. Could you leave?
Wouldn't you love to have been born a prince, Howard?
Yeah. I'm an evil prince.
Prince Harry, who's one of Princess Diana's kids. He's 19 now. He was in some club. And you know how they have those page 3 girls in Great Britain? They're pretty girls who will show their tops in the newspapers. So he's sitting there in the VIP section. She sees him. immediately goes, sits on his lap, and starts making out with him.
Get a nigga, get a table dance!
No. But Prince Harry can.
By the way, Kojo was in first class and Artie was in business on that plane.
Yeah, because I was booked on a Stuttering John gig.
Oh. All right, get ready to cringe. A 32-year-old man has received hospital treatment for a bite to his testicles.
Hey-oh!
His girlfriend has been arrested on suspicion of domestic battery.
You're not kidding. Hey, you know what?
In Reno, Nevada, they were arguing, and his 26-year-old girlfriend just jumped on him during a drunken rage and started biting him. He had bite marks on his ankle, his shin, his inner thigh.
Believe it or not, I had my testicles bitten.
And his testicle. He was standing naked, bleeding in the snow. Or not in the snow, but just outside of the house when the police found him.
Baba Booey got his testicles, what do you call that, sonogrammed.
Really?
Wow.
Right? Yeah. What's up with that? How do you do that?
All right, so I go to my urologist for my regular checkup, and he has to do the manual checkup, which is so embarrassing. So
the butt.
No, well, he did that. But then he checks your testicles for like cancer.
Hate that.
So he's down there feeling around, and then he goes, you know what? Nothing to be alarmed about. Something feels a little weird in here. I want to send you for a sonogram.
Yeah, it's my balls.
There's something in there.
Those feel weird. Sorry, I have balls.
Yeah.
Sorry, my balls feel weird.
So I went to the hospital on Wednesday. You wait. You put on a gown. Then
you know what it is? The doc heard that Gary has to go home and wash all those dishes and take care of the kids. So he said,
these couldn't be real.
These can't be balls. You don't have any. You're taken away.
So you go in a room. You lay down.
Right.
He lifts up my gown. Right.
Your dress.
He gives me a towel. Right. I have to hold my penis and then put the towel over it so that I'm holding it back, so that it's just testicles exposed. Then he takes that little mustard bottle with the gel in it and squirts it all over.
No.
Does he rub it in?
Is it cold?
No, it's warmed up.
Oh, boy.
And then he starts rubbing it around, doing the sonogram. But you could see on the screen what's going on in there.
Wait a minute, because that sonogram is that little thing they run over you, right?
Exactly.
Oh.
My balls hurt here.
So then, no, it doesn't hurt.
No, it just creeps me out.
So I'm looking at my testicles on the screen, and he's got the sound turned up, so I can hear the heartbeat of my testicles. I swear. So then,
who is in there? It's me, Baba Booey's testicle.
So everybody, have you heard?
It's alive.
But you know what's weird about it is, like, when you're in that situation, it's a guy that's doing it, right? So, for me, I'd rather there be no discussion whatsoever. It's embarrassing for both of us. Let's just plow through this.
Yeah.
But he, wanted to chat, so he chatted about stuff, pretending that we weren't doing this.
Hey, you got nice balls.
Oh, wow, the temperatures really went up out there today. The weather's a lot better.
Yeah, I'll tell you what, otherwise your balls would have shrunk in this cold weather.
So, and I looked away. It was like getting a gynecological.
Right.
I looked away and answered him, and yeah, it's really nice.
Hey, Gary, I love when you do that anal ring toss.
How about Janet Jackson's breast on the Super Bowl?
Hey, can you believe this chick?
As awkward as it is, it's way better than having a chick doctor.
Yes.
Oh, I would never have a chick doctor.
I had to drop my pants in front of a chick doctor.
I would never do it. I would just leave. It's not going to happen.
Too.
Yeah, that's more reason not to do it.
Young, wet bitches.
But he was touching all my stuff, Howard. It was just strange.
He had to move it around, and
he had.
Did you say to him, "What are you, a homo?"
Oh. Hey, homo. That's what you're thinking, though. You're thinking, what straight guy would do this job?
I know what you mean. Because I've had, examinations where the guy starts, tugging on stuff. and I tell you what, I'm like, a good thing I'm not gay, because I could, this is a lot of
handling?
It's a lot of handling.
So this doctor's checking my balls.
Hey, Doc, what are you, a homo?
Oh! So did everything work out all right?
Yeah, there's nothing there. I don't have any. And I was even thinking, like, imagine if you have testicular cancer. That's not even like, that's a cancer that gets no respect. You know what I mean? People are like, oh, that's no big deal.
Yeah.
I didn't have it.
Big deal if you have it.
Right.
I guess no respect until you know.
My name is Dr. Takai.
Believe it or not, I don't have a thermometer.
So what did the doctor feel or see that...
Dr. Takai, what did you feel or see?
Believe it or not, I felt his balls. Ooh, these feel odd.
I think your ass is odd, too. Let me check that.
Yes. Oh, I might have to shave that ass. Ooh, beam me up, testicles.
The original examination is uncomfortable because, like I said, it's manual. So the guy's holding your testicles like a pair of dice and moving them around and stuff.
Ooh!
I'm going to check your testicles, but I'll need to kiss you.
I'm looking for a hard 8.
Yes, let me roll your dice. Ooh, box guy. Hey-oh! Believe it or not, doctor has to roll again.
Believe it or not.
Believe it or not, I'm backing that bet up with some odds. Come on, doctor needs a new hat.
Well, I'm glad it worked out all right.
Good for you, man.
I'm cancer-free. Thank you.
Good man. Good man. Sorry you had a scare.
Do you mind if Papillon checks your balls?
Your butt smells wonderful.
Good. Your butt smells like Lorena Blanca.
Lorena Blanca.
Lorena.
I want you to ask me a question as your doctor, and if I get it right, I'll squeeze you.
Yes. Yeah, it's called the Dr. Takai Has a Great Time game.
Oh, my goodness. All right, 2 kids at a school down in Houston, Texas, had oral sex in front of their other classmates.
Ooh.
While the teacher was out of the room.
Wow, where's that?
Down in Houston, Texas, at the Hartman Middle School.
White school, black school? Do you know?
I don't know Houston that well. There were 5 students.
That sounds like a black kid thing, not a white kid.
Well, listen to this. This is 5 students. That sounds like a what?
That sounds like a black kid thing, not a white kid. Like, you know how white guys are always serial killers? Black kids start having sex much younger than white kids.
Okay, Howard, whatever you say.
I went to a black school. I know this stuff. I'm sorry.
Whatever you say.
I was still thinking about masturbating. These guys were getting it on and smoking weed in the class.
I went to school with a lot of black kids, and they were active.
I'm sure that that's a scientific study you two just conducted.
Oh, yeah, of course. I'm not going to say something that would just be like a stereotype.
Yeah, of course not.
It was very scientific. In fact, it was in science class I first saw that.
A lot of the black kids I went to school with were also great at basketball.
Okay, go ahead. So you were saying.
There were 5 students in total in a behavioral modification class that was supposed to be under constant adult supervision.
That's funny.
The teacher had been removed from the school or has been removed from the school and reassigned, but she had stepped out to get the students lunch.
Oh, that's so nice. I mean, really? I mean, they're going to fire her? She stepped out 2 seconds. They started having oral sex?
They were alone. I guess the one student jumped on the other student. And now they're having all kinds of big investigations down there. If the allegations are true, they will take the strongest actions possible. The students involved could be charged with public lewdness.
It was a girl and a boy?